Hello! That's right, we're on this camera now. Hi! Welcome to Hard Board Games, where today we are trekking through history. History is very long, but we got 3 rounds to go through all of it. In fact, so let's check out Trekking Through History. Ooh! This is Trekking Through History. We're going to make a few changes. They suggest this be at top. That's a bit of a reach for me, personally. In fact, I could put this on top. That should be fine. Just have something up there. We'll put this here, and then I'll hand you whatever. You'll be in charge of the clocks. But in this game, we are trekking through history. And what do I mean by that? We're taking these cards, and we want to make sure we have them in date order, if we can help it. We also have these handy itineraries, which we'll be trying to fulfill. So each time one of these dates offers me some red, or this offers me red when I take it, I will fill up the red things with some red chips, which all of the components in here are very nice. They have giant stopwatches, we got some crystals here, we got some really nice inserts. In fact, the whole thing has a really nice insert. Pretty nice. So on a turn, we're just going to choose one of these cards. We're going to spend the time it takes to go there. So if I want to go fly with the Wright brothers, it takes about an hour for me to experience that moment in history. If I want to tour Tesla's lab, well, Tesla's very chatty, so it takes about 4 hours to tour his lab. I could always reduce that by spinning crystals, which we get crystals in various ways, such as by taking this card, because it has a crystal icon underneath it, or taking a card like this one. Alternatively, we can also go visit our ancestors that happen to be in whatever time they're in. They copy the time of the card that they're placed on. So if I had the Wright brothers here, the ancestors would be from 1903. So it'd be like if I go see the Wright brothers and then I go see who was alive of my ancestors at that time. Cost me about 3 hours to go have a chat with them. The longer the trek is, the more points it's worth, all the way up to, not up to 10, but 10 as the biggest bonus. Then anything after that, it starts just giving +3 bonuses. But if you only have a trek of 1, it's -3. To end a trek, all you do is simply play a card that doesn't fall into the date line. So Tesla's lab to Wright brothers, that falls into it. But if I play it the other way around, I have to end that trek and start a new one. So it's usually a bad thing. Kind of like a trek that we played yesterday, Trek 12. The longer the path, the more it's worth. A lot of games do the longer the path, the more it's worth. Kind of like a Ticket to Ride or something like that. We're going to go through time 3 times. We have 3 days of trekking through history. Day 1, day 2, day 3. And yeah, that's a quick version of how to play this. We're going to make our way through it, see how it goes. And if we feel good enough about it, we might play a second game. So this is the itinerary. This is good for this age. And then we're going to get a new itinerary. We have 3 off to the side that we're not using. These were just randomly drawn. And once we start filling up this itinerary in various ways, we can earn the points that's shown on them instantly. And of course we have this little snake track here. I normally don't like snake tracks, but this isn't too bad because it has a very visible border between them. But all right, I think we're ready to go. So the player with the clock on top is the first player. The clock on the bottom is last player. The way this works is kind of like patchwork. So whoever is last will go first. So if there is a stack, the player on top goes first. Otherwise, whoever's behind. And we get a benefit for stopping exactly on 12 because that's how much time we're going to spend here. You get a little 3-point bonus if you stop on the 12. If you go over, no big deal. You just don't get the 3-point bonus. I think that's enough for us to fall right in, right? I think so. I actually got a review copy of this game right after I got the Kickstarter. First review copy. Congrats. The beginning. First of many, I hope. All it takes is just some emailing, some messaging. They, you know, as long as you follow through, show off their game, you're good. So, this is also a review copy. I should say that. So thank you to Underdog Games. All right, let's get into it. So I'm going to begin. I have all these choices here. Really good choices, I guess. I don't want to go with Wright Brothers because that's so far in the future. In fact, that's the top card. This thing's going to be here the whole game. At least the whole day one. 1891, that's second most. So those two are going to just be here for a long time, crowding up our space here. So I see that 37,000 BCE is the oldest one. So where does this one fall into? 17? Okay, that's like the fourth place. I could probably get behind that. Or even this one. This one's fifth. Thing is, you may pick whatever I don't pick. So, and I can always spin crystals to make it take a little less time. And I think I will. Because why not? I have the crystals. Let's spend it. I'm going to take this one. It's going to cost me 3 time, but I'm subtracting that by 1. So move me up 2, please. So this allows me to pick up a red from here. It also allows me to pick up a red and a green for that one. So they're just going to fall into place here. Once again, if I manage to cover up points or achieve any horizontal rows that can earn me points, I would collect them. But for now, Joe's little disc is now last, so he gets to go next.
Does a new card come out or not?
Yes, it does. So the way this happens, if I were to pick something over here, everything would push.
Slide,
Yeah, it's a sliding thing. So there we go. Oh, there's that old, not the oldest, but the second oldest. Hunt bison with Adaladdle. I don't know who that is. So I discussed code of law with Hammurabi. And by the way, it's kind of like you can actually learn from this game because there's tons of information on the back. So if you're wanting to play this game, but you're only playing educational games, this counts.
I will take this one.
All right. So no board benefit, but you do get the 2. You could spin a crystal to make it less if you'd like.
I'll hold on to that.
All right.
I'm going to get 1 light bulb.
1 little light bulb. There you go. You're learning.
Yep.
All right, but it's your turn again because you are on top.
All right, and then I'll take this one.
All right. So it'll cost you 2 time. And then you get a red and a blue. There you go. Read in a blue. All right, you're filling out your itinerary. All right, and let's put that up. There we go, so we can see those. Over to me. Since I'm behind, this will slide down. This arrives. Take a bite of the first sandwich, huh? Didn't think to put meat and bread together till 1762. The only BCE up here is Learn the Art of War from Sun Tzu, so I think that's the way I gotta go, since these are gonna be our future cards. So this is nice, gives me a crystal for taking it. Move me up 2 time. And then I earn a red from this. That's the last red I need, which is gonna be an issue. And then everything else slides down. I'm going to take this guy. 5? Oh my. Let's make it 4. That's a lot. Spending a crystal, but I do get a crystal back. Get a wild for this and a blue. I got to put this on the yellow because I need them. And I also get a yellow. That'll give me another crystal. And then you slide down and you get a lot of time to just hang out, trek through history. If you can't place a token, return it to the supply tray. Whew. One little sentence I was looking for. Very hard to see.
All right, so I'm going to take this one.
Travel the Silk Road with Marco Polo.
And I'll use a crystal. So it's 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. So you get what, 3 reds?
Yes.
3 reds and a wild. Nice. Do you cover points just now?
Yeah, I got 3 points.
And a crystal, right?
And a crystal. Yep.
So 3 points for green teal. 1, 2, 3. I didn't cover any, did I? No, of course not.
Do I have to place this down?
Yes. Yeah. All right. I think it's still your turn, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, we're both beyond the BCE.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Ah, rats.
So I get a red, which I can't use, so keep that one. I get a
Yeah.
green and light bulb.
Green and a light bulb.
I'm gonna complete that. So I get.
All right.
Do I get 7 points now for that?
You get 7 points. So you're at 3, go up to 10. You didn't cover any other points, did you?
No.
All right.
And then I'll use my crystal and go up to.
All right. So I get a little bit of a turn here. None of these really work out for me, so I need what's in this spot. This will get it for me, but this will get it for me. 17. That's not bad. And then jump here. So okay, that might be the thing to do. So I'm going to spin a crystal. I'm going to take a bite of the first sandwich. While you pack your lunch, thank John Montague, aka the Earl of Sandwich. Montague was probably influenced by his travels in the Mediterranean when he asked his cook to bring him meat between 2 slices of bread during a marathon gambling session. He did kickstart the dish's popularity, hence naming the creation in his honor. All right, so Earl of Sandwich, I'm going to spend 1 time for that. It's going to get me a blue, a yellow. Here's a blue, here's a yellow. And I'll go again. Okay. So now I know I need green to make magic happen. Well, 2 green would be tremendous. And naturally, no greens on the board. Tesla's lab is a little late in the game. I guess I gotta do this rocket thing. I really don't want to stop the trek because my trek is only 4 and that's just 4 points. We've been speeding through this. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna take the rocket. And it'll cost me 2 time, but I get 2 yellows out of it and a red, but I don't take the red. So I'll get 4 points for this. Oop. 4 there. And now it's your turn. There's only 3 cards I can go to from the rocket. 2 of them are out here. So I have a trek of 5. Pushing it to 6 isn't super worth it, so. Because the treks do carry on to the next age, but then again, I don't know. You can kind of compare that with like day 2, where that would fall. It's not bad, not bad.
All right, I'm gonna start a new track.
All right. So just take those, put them face down, and that'll be scored at the end of the game, and start your new one.
I'll take this one.
Ooh, have you compared that to day 2?
Do I have to start again?
I mean,
Oh,
are you ending this day today?
yeah, that'll
Yeah,
end.
it'll end
Yeah.
it. So just know for the next time you got more than half to choose
Oh, we start.
from,
We
but-
start the next day on the same track we were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't understand that.
So if you want to pick up a BCE, that gives you a little more room.
Oh, okay. Also, I forgot that.
But then again, I mean, it's
Oh, but that wouldn't end it.
you don't have to end it. You probably want to end it. I don't know.
Well, no, well, I mean, I'm going to end it one way or another because, like, I guess unless we
There's always the ancestor if you want that. That'll keep your trek going. But
That'll end it in the day, though.
it will in the day, yeah. But it'll keep it going. But thing about day 2 is there's a lot more later dates after 1903, which is the latest one here. You got like 20% of them to choose from if they happen to come out. If not, no big deal. You pack it up and pick a new one, you know? I don't know what the strategy is here yet, but that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, no, I think I'll do what I was gonna do. Because that way
Alright.
I'll end the.
Yeah, that gives you like 60% of choices from day 2, so should be
Yeah,
all right.
and plus I was gonna have to end it anyway, and now I'll go end it perfectly,
3 points for that, for being punctual. 1, 2, 3.
and I get a blue,
get a blue
and
and
a
a blue.
blue.
You might get points from that too. Yeah, you get 3 points.
Yes, I get points
1,
for that.
2, 3. All right, come on, green. Nope. That is not a green. So, alternatively, I guess Tesla's lab is the best thing here. I am not going to be punctual. That's okay. I'm going to take a tour of Tesla's lab, which moves me to the top of yours. I do get the yellow. I get a crystal. I get a wild. I do not get the red shown. But we're going to put this here for 3 points and this here for 10 points, getting 13 points. Plus 14 puts me at 17. Ooh, close game. And also keeps my trek going. All right, so we have reached the end of a day. Discard the current day deck and all the history row cards in the row. Day 1 is over. I haven't shuffled day 2 yet, but I will do it right now. But we're going to discard these things, so go ahead and clear yours off and choose a new one. You could choose from your stack over there. I'll do all that for myself in a second. Seems like those reds came out pretty easily. Wonder if it's like that every time, or is that just the first stage?
The day 1 deck.
Yeah, possibly. Okay, so discard the current itineraries and the experiences on them. We've done that. Each player chooses a new one and begin a new day. So, $17.76. All right, I gotta choose a new itinerary here. Wow. These I wish I had at the beginning because they have so much red on them. I don't know. This one seems pretty general. I'll go with this one because the other ones have too much red. But I'm going to have one of those for next round, so we'll just deal with that when it happens. So it looks like I'm going to begin this round because my token has made its way to the top. Let's see what we got going here. I mean, it's not too bad on red here. That's, of course, I'm looking for something closer to the 1900s. In fact, if I want to keep my trek going, I'm going to have to go stretch with that person, Krishnama Shara. I'm not familiar. Not familiar with their work. Looks like that's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna go for a stretch. So that'll give me a green and a wild. Cost me 2 time. It's so early, I don't know where to put this. Let's go with blue. All right, everything scoots down, and you're up. Sail under the Colossus of Rhodes. Something tells me it wasn't that big.
It was supposed to be that big.
Is it?
Yeah.
108 feet.
Yeah, it was really, they could sell ships underneath it.
That is crazy.
All that was left was the feet for a while or something like that, I think.
Wow.
I'm going to take this one.
Early engineering. Wild stuff.
So I get a blue and a red.
A blue and a red. There you go.
And I go 3.
A blue and a red. All right, I am now further behind. A 1951 has just shown up, which interests me. Now give me another turn. Which I'll probably go with that 1960, Jane Goodall. But then I might be reaching the end of it. Alright, that's what I'll do. I'll take this for the singular red. Oh, look what just showed up. Move me up one time, please. So I can see DNA with Rosalind Franklin and forget about Jane Goodall for a little while anyway. Just to extend my trek a bit. I'm at 8 cards currently. I mean, that's a really good card though. See DNA. And I can always lower it with my crystals. I think I gotta take it while it's here. I'm gonna spend 2 crystals. I'm gonna make that a time of 2. So move me up 2, please. These are gonna go here for 3 points. That's it, 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Trek extended. Go ahead.
Right, I'm going to take this one.
Go listen to some Bach.
So I get a crystal and a red.
Crystal and a red. There you go.
Go 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, Jane, it's time. Move me up one time, please. She's gonna give me a crystal. She's gonna give me a red. She'll give me 3 points there. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should have gone with one of the red things. Jeez. I think I'm gonna have to retire this trek, which is at 10, so that's the best time to do it. Let's move this down. So to start my new one, I'm glad I'm not limited to that anymore. I feel like I need some blues. These are the 2 earliest. Confucius say, forget about them for now. Get the blues while you can. So we're gonna do that. We'll take the 230 for 2 time, please. Now give me 2 blues, which will put 1 blue here, 1 blue here. That's a 6-pointer. Go from 23 to 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's me. Put this down.
All right, I'm going to take Sail with Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use a crystal. So it costs me 2. And then I get a blue, a red, and a yellow.
A blue, a red, a yellow. There you go.
So I'm getting a crystal.
Crystal.
2 points.
2 points. 1, 2. 16 to 18.
I'll take this one. I'll use a crystal again, just to go up 1. Get 2 blues. That's 3 points.
3-pointer. 1, 2, 3 to 21. So you just need a green. That's 8 points. That'd be pretty good. All right. Huh. Not crazy about my choices. Confucius kind of laughing at me now. saying, why didn't you be patient? Would have been better for you. You're right. You're right, Confucius. I need a blue, a green, and a red would be nice. I don't want to jump to the Declaration of Independence so quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crystal out for 5. That would not earn me what I want, though. So, we'll take the long way. Vikings. And, let's use a crystal for that. Just so we can go twice. Why not? That'll get me a red and a blue. Blue. Nothing gained there. Yeah, I desperately need green. So if I go surf with the Polynesians, that'll be pretty good for the final day. So I think that's what's going to happen. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, a perfect ending for a perfect day 2. Surfing with the Polynesians. So that'll give me a green and a blue. So the green finishes my line for 10, plus the blue gets me another 3. So 1, 2, 3, plus 10, 32 to 42. And move me to the punctuality spot for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of my age. It's you from here on out.
I'll take this one. Also moves me up 3.
Oh, the punctual ending.
And I get 2 reds and a green.
2 reds. And a green.
All I need. And so I get
8 points,
8 points.
plus 3. Oh, this one can't be used. 11 points. So going from 21, 22 to 32. Nice. So I think that's a wrap for this age, or this day. Another lovely day of traveling through time. All the things we never visited. That's age 2. Now age 3 is coming out, so yeah, wipe this thing out. Pick your new itinerary. That one went way faster than the first one. All right, so you got a trek of 6 going there. Not too bad, not too bad. 1930. Ooh, you got like 20% of those cards that'll work for you. I'm at 1195. I got most cards that'll work for me, but I don't want to jump too high if I can help it. This is a lighter game than I expected it to be. I mean, the trekking ones are usually light, entry-level games. What do they call them? Yeah, I guess that's what they call them, entry-level games. Which is nice to teach new players. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, here we go. 1843. 1666. This is problematic for you.
Yep.
So you're gonna have, unless you visit an ancestor, if you feel it's worth, what, 5 points to you? But it eats up a lot of time and only gives you a while. Oh, I need to switch one thing.
Gives you 1 wild.
The what?
Gives just a wild.
Just a wild, and yeah, but it makes your timeline keep going 1. Problem is, even if I do reveal one, the odds of it being what you need is kind of slim. I'll go with this one.
Yeah, I'll have to start another one.
I think that's for the best.
Choose, that's the oldest one.
All right, so you get a yellow and a blue. I'm at 11.95, so it does behoove me to choose the oldest one. Work at that Gutenberg press. Cost me 5 though. But 2 yellows is kind of cool. I feel like yellows are kind of everywhere though. If I skip that, I can go discover Jupiter's moons with Galileo. That's the next one up. It won't eat up so much time. So if I do that, wow, tough choice. Yeah, I'll leave that for you. I think I'm gonna go talk to Galileo. So he'll cost me 2 time to go chat with him. Cost me gets me a green and a red. Hey, Galileo. Galileo. The race in Paris, Rouen. Or if I were French, Paris, Rouen, which is how I would badly pronounce that. All right, well, I'm not going back to the press. Let's look forward. Maybe Newton's apple orchard. Seems nice. Won't cost us too much time. I mean, it will cost us time. It just won't move me forward too much. I think that's something you gotta consider in this game, though. It's like, how much these cards cost. 3 is the next cheapest. Taught computers with Ada Lovelace in 1843. Wow. All right, Newton, let's go for a walk. 4 time you're gonna cost me for this. So I got a blue, green, yellow, covering up a crystal, so that'll give me that, at least. All right, go ahead. Trek the world with Nellie Bly. Expensive. They're all expensive.
I'll take this one. So move up 4.
Ooh. You get 2 green, right? And a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are way expensive. Is anything not 3 or 4 this round, except for the Jupiter's moons? Still your turn since you got the top clock. You got 6 time left, plus any crystals you happen to spend, if you get any. You were wise, you picked something with a big bonus at the top of the card.
Well, yeah, this one had.
You gotta go too far to get this.
Yeah, several bonuses. 2. Gee, there's no.
Yeah, they're all very expensive. Let's take a quick peek here. We'll
You look at the
bottom half.
Yeah, the bottom half we're not getting.
Just wanna. It's our first game.
There's a
Okay,
few-
there's some
there's a few,
2s
yeah.
and a 1. Okay. We're not gonna get to those,
No.
but but they're there. For our second game, we know.
Yeah, I'll take this one. So I get a red, a blue, and a crystal.
Red, a blue, and a crystal,
I get another red.
and another red.
Right, so I get 7 points.
7 points, going from 32 to what, 39?
And then I get another crystal because I covered it up on here.
Awesome. That should help for next round, or next...
Yeah, it says 4,
Go for you.
so I got a 10. That's why I did it, because it's like,
Yeah.
I get 2 crystals. Otherwise I'm going to get...
Genghis Khan showed up. That might be good, actually, for me. Genghis Khan, you say? Because I could use that double red if you were in this position. At a cost of 2. My goal right now is to try to get that 10-pointer. So, and plus I have to do it in the right time. Oh, I can't even get Genghis Khan. I'm in 1666. And I'm not going to shut that down for that. So, that's out. Forget about it. Let's go in order here. So, we got Sacagawea, and then after that, computers, Colorado. Okay, so that's an order. So explore with Sacagawea would get me 1, 2, 3. And then it'll put me at... I'll get to take another turn at least. Yeah, let's just go for the points here. Because that would be 1, 2, 3. I could do 3. Okay. Either way, I'm pretty sure I have to get this. 1805. Sacagawea is going to cost me 4, which puts me on top there. I get 2 reds and a wild. Gets me 2 points. 1, 2. And then the wild. Looking at the board, I know I go next. So I think I've got to put this on the yellow to guarantee success there. This moves on. I don't really care about that. If I use my crystal, I can get punctuality by picking a 3 here. So I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to punctuality the Colorado River for 2. That's going to get me a red, a blue, and a green. Green's 5 points. The red is 10 points. So it's 15 points plus a crystal here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 52, making it 62. This is going to go over here. Crystal spent. I go on the punctuality spot for 3. 1, 2, 3. And that takes me out. The rest is yours. You got some 2s in there. Ooh, and you got 2 crystals. You could pick up the 2 2s, but that is don't fall into your timeline very well. But can you manage an 8-pointer? That might happen.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah.
I won't be able to get that punctuality there.
My 8 8's better than 3 in my opinion.
Yeah, so I'll take this. I'll spend the 2 crystals.
Lowering it to a 1. All right. Still keeps you on the board.
And then I get a blue,
You get
yellow.
Yellow. And blue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now you just need a red, which, I mean, you can still get punctual.
Yeah, take
All
that.
of a sudden.
Yeah, I can. There's a 1.
Lucky you. Okay.
Get that.
So 3 points for punctual. 1, 2, 3.
And then another.
And then 8 points for that. So that raises you up from 42 to 50. All right, that is the end of day 3. Cool. Final scoring. Not bad. We got through a first game ever in what, 45 minutes or so? That's not bad. All right, points gained from history cards and itinerary during the game, which we've done. 1 point per time crystal that's been unspent, which I have 1. Trek scoring. Each trek earns victory points based on the number of cards it contains. So I did manage to get a 10, plus my next one is a 7. So that's 15, so that's 45 points for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 40 puts me at 111. I'm going to take my other thing here and just stick that there. I don't know how they do it. Seems right. And your tricks.
I said 21.
21.
71.
71. And I get some fireworks. But now we know how to play. Now we can be more effective. Let's try it again. I think we get this done in 30 minutes.